Atomy creates and distributes high-quality products. Things we all use every day, such as shampoo, conditioner, soap, toothpaste and toothbrushes, beauty items, cosmetics, health supplements, and much more. And Atomy is committed to bringing these prestige luxury items to the mass market. This strategy is known as mastige. And Atomy's concept is to enable consumers to swap brands. Atomy has an ethos of absolute quality, absolute price. It means Atomy is dedicated to ensuring its products are of a quality that is unmatchable for the price customers pay. And it's so simple to switch brand when what's on offer is unbeatable in quality and price. Remember that: absolute quality, absolute price. Quality that is as good as, if not better, than designer brands at a fraction of the price. Atomy is an online shop or shopping mall. And hey, it's free and easy to join and set up an account. Yes, free to join. And once registered as a member, you have exclusive access to the Atomy product range. Here's the really good part. Buying from Atomy gives you points, known as personal point value, or to keep it really short, PPV. Each product has its own PV. Your PPV accumulates and never expires. You only have to make one purchase a year, no matter how small, to keep your account active. And that's no problem, because you love Atomy's absolute quality and absolute price, right? It gets better. You share Atomy's secret with others, they become members, and when they shop, you all earn PV. And what does PV mean? Cash, paid to you as commission. This is a new age of retail. Atomy puts the consumers first and rewards them for their loyalty. Although some members simply choose to shop for their own personal needs, many decide to develop their membership into full-time, lucrative businesses. Let's look at how this works in a little more detail. Let's say you recommend Atomy to your cousin, Jane, because you love using Atomy products so much. You become Jane's sponsor and give her your ID to enable her to register as an Atomy member. Jane is then automatically registered under your A market, your left leg. Then you recommend to your friend Adam, and he becomes registered in your B market, your right leg. Adam could be in Canada or China. Atomy membership is global. You, or Jane, or Adam can then sponsor more members to join your left or right leg, your A or B markets. They are added down the line, and they don't need to live in your country either. Everyone in each of your market legs generates PV. Remember that? Point value? You have your own PV, and every day your market legs generate group PV. As soon as your own PV exceeds 10,000, earned from purchasing one Atomy shampoo or face wash, for example, and each of your market legs exceeds 300,000 each month, you earn commission. Everyone in each of your market legs who qualifies becomes eligible to receive the same amount of commission. The larger your markets and the greater the collective PV, the higher the commission will be. And it's worth noting, keeping your market legs equally balanced is important. Group PV is calculated on the leg with the smaller PV volume. This is part of the secret of success with Atomy. Hard work is never wasted. And it doesn't stop there. As your network grows, so does your regular collective PV. And the hard work invested takes you higher up the ranks of mastership, which comes with life-changing bonuses. You can cherish the spirit of Atomy through its products of absolute quality and absolute price. You can share the good news and reap great rewards by doing so. You may have discovered Atomy compensation videos on YouTube or Channel Atomy already. More details about how it works is freely available. And Atomy's Success Academies and seminars will provide regular, inspiring support to members, and prospective members too. Absolute quality, absolute price. Atomy you can trust.
Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you all. Thank you all for joining us in our English Top Global Seminar. And I'll be your host for today, Diamond Master Daniel. And as always, our Koreanic translator is Diamond Master A from Sweden. Thank you so much. And so as always, let us begin with our company motto, and then we'll get right into it. And so if you can follow along, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's begin. Cherish the spirit, create the vision, follow the faith, serve in humility. 아자, 아자, 아자. So thank you all for joining us today. It is getting closer and closer to fall, right? It's beginning of September now. People are starting to go back to school. You might have to go back to your work from the long weekend break. However, nothing has changed for us, for those of us who are still doing Atomy. Until we reach the end of becoming an Imperial Master, we still have to work hard, right? And so thank you all for joining. And so today we have a few different speakers for us today. And so I'd like to introduce them. So we have our first speaker who is going to be doing a 3-minute speech. And so if we can give a big round of applause, all the way from Norway, our new sales master, Kua.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you all here. My name is Kua Potole, and I live in Norway. I have become newly a sales master, thanks to my sponsors and my partners. In daily life, I work as a secondary school teacher in Norway. So let me start with how I came to know Atomy products and the business, and then how I become a sales master after 8 months. First, I would like to thank my main sponsors, Esther, A, and Josefina, and all my partners in this business. To begin with, I love doing my skincare and like using time on tryouts and buying new different kinds of skincare products. For about 2 years ago, I heard about Atomy products from Korea, and I wanted to try it out. And many people love Korea products and any other things. So I thought, why not try out myself skincare products from Korea? I have used many different kinds of products from other companies. I loved it, but something missing. So when I heard about Atomy, so I wanted to try it out. Unfortunately, so it wasn't possible to buy products here in Norway. You know, Norway is very difficult to buy or import products. So to make a long story short, I came across and got to know A from Sweden, and later she became my sponsor. I asked her about how I could buy and use Atomy products. She explained me very carefully, and then I got registered by her last year, December. At the same time, she introduced me to our shower master, Esther. At first, I wasn't interested in doing business at all. I was more interested in using products than doing business. But I've got encouraged by my sponsors to learn more about the benefits of products and how to have extra income by doing this. So I started to listen to them. And I tried to attend regularly at the seminars and learn more about the marketing plans and about the products. So at first I thought it was impossible to become sales master because it is so much. When I see the marketing plans, so it was so much to do. But now since I become sales master, so I came to realize that Atomy business is amazing. And the product's amazing and the business is amazing. So to get to that level, it requires the cooperation of the team. So teamwork and effort are the keys to success. Once again, I would like to thank my leader at Spark and sponsor Ashray and Josefina and all my partners from the bottom of my heart for encouragement, guidance, and effective teamwork. So for now, my goal is to become an auto sales master by June 30, 2023. It seems it's very difficult, but I'll try my best together with my team. Thank you all for listening to me and see you all at the top. Acha, acha, acha. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for our new sales master. Let's give her another round of applause. Yes, definitely doing sales master for your first time can be scary and definitely tough. But from what I heard, that their team did a really amazing job in quickly passing and achieving the sales master. So once again, congratulations and hope all the best for your future endeavors. And so now let us move along to our next speaker, who's going to cover about a very important topic that we all might listen to a few times, but is always important to know, which is our company and marketing. It's the reason why we want to listen to this over and over again is not for us, but for our partners' growth, right? If we can't effectively deliver the same speech that our next speaker is doing to our partners, then that means that we still haven't learned enough of this company and marketing information. So until the time that you can speak to in that level towards your partner, you should still be here, still learning. And even though if you've already learned it all, you should still be attending for your partner's sake. And so once again, let us give a big round of applause for our speaker, Sales Master Luke.
Hello, can you hear me? All right. So like Daniel said, it's very important to know about the company and marketing plan because we never know when someone will ask us, oh, what's the company about? And we're like, I heard of it, but I don't know how to explain it. We don't want to be in that kind of situation. We want to be like, oh yeah, this is a general idea, here it is. And then if they want to know the marketing plan, we can easily say it to the point that it just comes out of our mouth very smoothly. So of course, doing it ourselves by practicing is an extra points into learning about it, but listening. If we listen enough, it will eventually come into our head. It'll be part of our memory, and then it just comes out whenever we want it. So let me start off by sharing my platform. And this is a company introduction and marketing plan. Hopefully, this won't be the last time I'll see you. You'll come back and keep on learning more about Atomy. And each individual have different perspective and different information that slightly differs that may be able to spike certain emotion that may spark vision and inspiration for others. So, of course, when we're doing the company introduction, we always start with introducing this individual. The one who created Atomy, the founder and chairman of Atomy, Park Hang-gil. So he, through his experience and his difficulty, his struggles, he compiled all that into what Atomy is right now. He desired certain things that other companies didn't have. So what did he do? He created it. He put that all into Atomy so that his vision, his ideas can be created in that field. So he started back in 2009 to create Atomy. But all that history, the network marketing experience that he had, the online shopping mall he had, the business that he run, the failure that he had, the struggles of being at rock bottom, and also the hardship that it took to carry the Atomy business when it just started, when it was almost impossible to become successful in a sense. He created what we were able to see today with difficulties. And of course, he allows us the opportunity to enjoy that with the Atomy business. And how does he do that? In the business sense, he's also very quite well known. He's shown his growth, he's shown his expertise, that he is able to create what Atomy is now, to be well known, to be reputable, to be outstanding. And of course, it only just started. It's been only maybe around 13 years since Atomy has created, and there is much more to be seen. And the process the Atomy functions with is not providing products that they make by sourcing products from other companies that are able to meet the standard of Atomy. Companies like Walmart, B&H partner up with Atomy that have development and research behind their background to supply Atomy with high-end brands products. So Atomy does its best to distribute those products, to connect this to the company to the distributor, to the consumers, to be able to enjoy the products. That is the Atomy's goal, to be able to direct products to the consumers by partnering up with companies. So Atomy has its own online shopping one that has product stores from companies like Walmart, but Walmart is not the only, Walmart B&H is not the only company that is part of this partnership. We have many other companies that are part of this agreement that Atomy has to be able to have them supply products for the Atomy shopping mall. And of course, with that, the access for us to be able to shop on that shopping mall to have products that we want and enjoy. Now, the style of Atomy is the global sourcing, global sales is another point in the distribution channel that Atomy functions with. So we have different companies part of the Atomy shopping mall, but the goal is to provide products in different areas. So if we're in Canada, products in Canada will be distributed in Canada, but also outside of Canada to be able to have products leave the country and be sourced to other people all around the world as well. But that is the global sourcing, global sales idea of Atomy, to provide products that are very good in one country, to be able to be affordable in that country as well for the people in that area as well, but also people outside of that country as well. That is Atomy's goal, not just one country. Atomy has decided to create a partnership in a global system. And of course, the standard of the products that they look for is absolute quality, absolute price. Now, what does that mean? So Atomy has agreement with the partners that they join with. The agreement is, of course, I would like products that are of the highest standard. We are looking for the best of the best. If you're able to provide that, we will put that into our shopping mall. And now the next step is absolute price. Atomy will do whatever steps they can take to reduce the cost for the manufacturer to be able to produce the products, not the manufacturer to sell the products, it's the manufacturer to produce the products. In doing so, the cost of the initial products is lowered even before it's created. And doing so, Atomy's absolute price is created. No matter what situation, no matter what other company does, they cannot get a price better than what Atomy offers for the quality that Atomy is getting. So that is the absolute value that Atomy looks for in the products. To meet this standard is the most important, because through this, the Atomy business runs. That is where a Prestige strategy is created. We have good products sold at reasonable price, and people will buy them in the mass. Not just one person that's really rich will get this really good product. It's anyone can get this really good product because it's affordable, because it's low priced, and it has the best quality that we can aim for in this current time. And that is what Atomy works with. Now, of course, Atomy isn't leeching off or taking away certain perks in the companies that they partner up with. Atomy still functions in a win-win situation, so that the partner that they partner up with, even though they're aiming for absolute quality and absolute price, are still able to grow and succeed in their respectful area, so that the company that are mid-size will become large-size through the partnership that Atomy create. And whenever they're having difficult times, Atomy will be there to support them. This partnership is a partnership where they can mutually grow together and benefit from the agreement that Atomy makes with them. Now, to be a part of this shopping mall, to be able to access these products, now there is no fee at all for members to be able to be a part of that. So in other cases, maybe you need to pay a fee, maybe you need to pay a certain amount to access those high quality products, or get a reasonable price after you make a membership that costs a certain amount that you need to pay every so often. With Atomy, that is not the case. You sign up as a member, of course there is membership required, but it's free. There is no cost on your end. You just fill in the information, apply, and fill it in, and you are a member just like that. So right now we have 16 million members all around the world, and including the branches of Atomy, there are 24. So 24 places that you're able to be a part of to be able to access the Atomy products and the website. Now there are 56 countries, part of that branch of 24, that is able to purchase the products and be a member and to enjoy the Atomy benefit. Now, currently, there are some countries that are not accessible, but they are allowed to be a member ahead of time before those branches open eventually in the long-term or short-term future that we have. Many more countries are about to open up, and many people are working towards that and looking towards countries to be open. But there are 30 countries here listed here that are membership only. So you can go onto the global Atomy website to register as a member, and when those areas open, you're able to purchase in that country those products that you want. Now, Atomy is a very special type of business in a way, because it uses what we do on a day-to-day basis into the business field. So Atomy is a communication business. It's where we share what we enjoy and we tell other people about it, whether it be on social media or person to person or face to face. We are talking about the Atomy business and sharing as a consumer, just as a consumer. The fact that we benefit as a consumer, that's what we're sharing to other people. We enjoy these products. We tell other people that this product was amazing for me and that they should try it. And if they try it, they become part of the Atomy consumer base. And just utilizing that kind of field, the power of interaction and connection and sharing, utilizing that Atomy creates that into business. So how does that work within the system that we create? So within the binary system where we can refer people and add them onto our legs, we have just the binary system, which is the most simplest form of lineage creation, and where we only have just left and right. So just two legs, left and right. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that you need to create. It's not, oh, you start with 2, but you have to create 5, 10, 20 later on. No, simple, just 2, left and right. You just focus on those 2. You can go, you can't do anything else. If you do 1, you don't get commission. If you just do 2, that is a perfect layout. So that is where the binary system begins. Now, addition to that, because we have 24 branches, over 56 countries, and maybe even 86 countries able for registration, that means that this global ID is just under one server. So you can be in Canada, and you can have members on your left. In USA, you don't need to create a new company, new program, new situation to do business in the USA or to have members in the USA. You can have people in Sweden as well. It is as long as the branch is open, as long as they're able to register as a member, they're able to be part of the lineage system that Atomy has created that's globalized. Another point is the unlimited levels within this binary system. So we have the referrals that we can take, we share to other people, we have people that we want to add in, but no matter what level you go at, that benefit will be 100% yours. So the people in USA might purchase products, that will still be 100% the benefit for that left leg. But even the people underneath them, even if you didn't refer them, you don't know them, you don't know who they are, even the people just signed up underneath you, those benefits will still be 100% yours without losing out on a percentage. There won't be any cut, there won't be any discount, deduction, there won't be any change towards the amount that is being given. So that is the unlimited levels, allowing multiple layers to be able to utilize for your benefit. So it just keeps on going. If I could draw more or put more, it would just endlessly go on. There is no limit towards how many people will be under you and be able to benefit your group. Now with compensation, how does that work? So there's the lineage system that we have there. And of that system that is distributed, the sales income is given by 35% to the distributors. So that 35% is then is distributed into 3 different parts, which is then converted to PV, which is the education commission, general commission, and mastership bonus. So today is just general commission, mastership bonus that we'll be talking about. So general commission, of course, has that 2-leg system that we talked about before. So your personal PV is another point that we should know about. Your personal PV is unlimited. You can put as many PV as you want onto your account. You can go infinitely as much. There won't be any loss in points. So as long as your account's maintained by purchasing one product in a 12-month period, you're able to renew your account through that, and your account survives and is able to keep on accumulating points. So it starts at 10,000 where your commission can be accomplished, and it is better to reach 300,000 to get the extra bonus. Now group PV does flush out on a day-to-day basis, except for the first level. So the first level is 300,000 left and right until you accomplish that 300,000 on the smaller leg. So both legs needs to be at minimum 300,000 before you can get commission. And until then, you just keep on accumulating PV infinitely as long. So when you reach 300,000, it may take you maybe a day. You may get 300,000 every single day. Maybe it might be a week, maybe 2 months, maybe a year, maybe I don't know how long. It keeps on collecting for the first level of general commission. If you want to accomplish the second level, that has to happen at the end of that day. So the total 700,000 PV needs to happen within the 24-hour period, so that flush out is flushed out at 700,000 and not at 300,000, where your PV will be accumulating till. So as you can see here, there are 7 levels of general commission, and at the 4th level, your personal PV is only required at 2.4 million PV. Any more is not necessary unless you're renewing your account on a yearly basis. Now, there's a limit towards the general commission PV pool. So at 50 million PV, that is the limit that we are able to accomplish. And of course, this is in a way to support and to make sure that others people can reach this cap system as well. So if the PV was endless with the unlimited levels that Atomy have in the lineage system, then the amount of money would just increase as long as you're at the first person on the lineage system. But to make things fair for others, no matter who joins in later on, they put a ceiling, they put a limit to it. They said that $1,320 a day in no matter what country you are in, that is enough to allow you to live wealthy, free, and financially stable. And so 50 million is the limit. And now anyone can reach that. If someone reached that first, you're able to catch up and get to 50 million PV as well, and may be able to make the same amount of commission. Now, mastership bonus is the second form that we'll be talking about of compensation. So mastership starts at sales master all the way to crown master, to imperial master. And as you can see here, the percentage starts at 10, 5, 2, 1.2, 1, 0.5, 0.3 as you go up. And of course, half of it, 50% is given to sales master. Sales master being the first level is giving the largest portion of the benefit that is given to mastership, which is only 20% of the PV pool that we looked at in the beginning. This is in a way to support the sales master because they're the one that started the beginning. They're the one that's going to most likely work very hard for the amount of money that they're being compensated. And they just started off, they're getting towards the setup. So to support them, Atomy gives the larger percent. Now, as you get higher and higher, that percentage decreases, but the amount of money that you're making and for the scale is still very large. So at Imperial Master, you're still making quite a lot, much more than Sales Master, Royal Master, Star Master, or any other mastership. And this is how the pie is distributed and divided. Now, to make Sales Master the first level of mastership, the requirement is 2.5 million PV left and 2.5 million PV right. So this has to happen in a time frame. You can't.
Luke, open your mic, please.
So you can't just skim out on PV just because you want to make the 2.5 million PV. You can't start on the 31st. You can't start on the 20th. You only can have the date required, which is the 1st to the 15th, and then 16th to the end of the month. So that is the requirement that you are required to accomplish to become a sales master. And your personal PV, of course, needs to be at 700,000. And of course, you can accomplish that however long length it takes because PV at personal in your personal account does not disappear. Now, if you do the calculation, if you do general commission around 8 to 9 times where you match 300,000 left and right, you will get a bonus of the general commission of 500. Now that PV amount will be equal to 2.5 million PV as well. So while aiming for general commission, you can gain the amount of PV for sales master and get the sales master bonus as well, which is another 500 here in Canada. So around $1,000 given to each sales master when they accomplish the sales master position here. Now, promotional gift here, when you first reach sales master is 1 Hemohim, the film set, and the evening care set, and that is the first time you reach sales master. Now, there is a promotion that is going on now that you may have heard of, which is the semi-sales master promotion, where instead of 2.5, you can just go for 1.5 million PV to get a slightly lower mastership bonus, and with less PV to receive the semi-sales master bonus. So this is just going on for now. We don't know how long it'll last for. It may go past December 31st this year, but it can end during that time. We are not sure. So if we are interested, we can aim for this during this time. Now, the second form of mastership is slightly different. So it's no longer a matter of how much PV you're generating. It's a matter of how many people you can have successful underneath you. So if you are a sales master, you want to go to diamond master, then you need to do what's written here. 2 sales masters on your left, 2 sales masters on your right. This is just a simple form, very easy to understand, because as you go on to next mastership, this pattern repeats. So Sharon Rose, you want 2 diamond masters on your left, 2 diamond masters on your right. Then the same for the last mastership of Imperial Master. You want 2 Crown Masters on your left, 2 Crown Masters on your right to accomplish the Imperial Master benefit. And then you finish. You don't have any more mastership to aim for. Now, for promotion-wise, the first time you reach this promotion, each mastership, the promotion for Diamond Master is 1 Hemuhem, the Fame set, Evening Care set, and then $1,000 here in Canada. And then there's Sharon Rose, 2 travel ticket, $2,000. And then Star Master is 4 travel ticket, $10,000. And Royal Master, 4 travel ticket, rental car fee, $2,000 per month for sponsorship activities, and $50,000. And then promotion is 4 travel ticket, 1 luxurious car, $5,000 per month for sponsorship activities, and of course, $300,000 in cash. And finally, but not least, the Imperial Mastership, where you get 4 travel tickets, 1 luxurious car, a driver for your car so you don't drive around yourself, and then a personal assistance for the office that you're given as well, then $10,000 per month for sponsorship activities, and of course, $1 million in cash bonus for accomplishing Imperial Master. And right now we have around 13, I believe, Imperial Master today that have been able to accomplish the position and been awarded this promotion gift. Now, you may wonder, oh, what is the path to success? What can I do to become successful? How do I do that? How can I accomplish Imperial Mastership or even Sales Mastership? Now there's the sponsors that you can talk to, but there's a lot of free material that Atomy gives you as a company for you to be able to learn and practice and utilize the information to be able to become successful on your own. So there's Success Academy that happens all around the world. There's one-day seminars or in-person and offline seminars, and there's Zoom that you can join. There's YouTube videos, there's Channel Atomy, there's each education center that you can attend to learn more about the Atomy business. And of course, the success is built into the system where we are here today to learn more about Atomy, to understand how the path to success is created, and to be part of this, the system to success now already. So Atomy is built in a way that Atomy doesn't want us to end as just consumers, but to go beyond consumer and just being satisfied with the products, but be able to be successful by being a consumer. Like we had the individual from Norway, Kua, who was only thinking of becoming a consumer, but through understanding, through experience, she was like, oh, there's more to it than just being a consumer. I would like to path to success, and has become sales master. Of course, we congratulate her for that. Of course, it's not just her that can accomplish this. Many other people are able to do this and are doing this, not just her. Many are able to accomplish this by taking that step to decide that, no, I'm not just going to be a consumer. I'm going to go towards the path of success as well. And it just starts by consuming, even though it is a very simple task to do. So let's encourage each other and hope all of us here today are able to reach the top, and hope to see you there. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for that very amazing speech, Sales Master Luke. And so once again, yes, this is truly an amazing opportunity that's been given to us, this business called Atomy, right? You know, for what he said, where we can just end off as just being consumers. But if we truly choose to believe what Atomy's potential is, what it has to offer, right, then we can go beyond and truly reap the benefits that Atomy can give us. And for those of you that are here for the first time or not sure about Atomy and whether you should pursue it, I definitely encourage you to continue to learn, continue to study about what this business is about, and then for yourself to decide, right? Because only then there's true value in your choice. If someone tells you to just do it and you don't know why, but you're just doing it, then in the end, there is no core belief of why you should have done Atomy in the first place, so you could easily quit. But if you know deep down that this is a business that will give you success, that will give you financial stability and allow you to retire, then this is something completely different, right? It will allow you to really feel that, yes, I've chosen the right business for my future. And so once again, thank you so much for our amazing speaker. And then now, lastly, we'll be going on to our leader's message. So let us give a big round of applause for our leader message all the way from Korea, Star Master Miyeong. Go.
네, 안녕하세요.
Hello, everyone.
반갑습니다. 네,
Nice to meet you.
오랜만에 뵙는 것 같습니다.
It feels like it's been a long time since I've met everyone today.
네, 어려운 상황 속에서 이번에 세일즈 마스터 달성한 우리 쿠와 다시 한번 축하를 드립니다.
So I once again want to congratulate our new sales master Kua for achieving her mastership challenge, even though it could be a very difficult time.
네, 제가 언어를 잘 알아들을 수 없지만 지난번에 해석에 의하면 애터미 제품에 너무 만족이 되어져서 또 좋은 리더를 만나서 사업의 비전을 보고 애터미를 선택한 것으로 알고 있습니다.
So I might not fully understand what they've said because English is not my first language, but from what I can kind of feel and understand is that she selected Atomy through its products and by meeting a great sponsors. And because she knew that this was something bigger, she decided to pursue it.
네, 아마 이 자리에 있는 모든 분들은 모두가 다 애터미의 제품에 만족이 되어서 애터미 사업을 시작했다라고 봅니다.
And so I believe that all of us here today are here because we found the absolute satisfaction from these products called Atomy.
네. 그런데 좋은 제품 저렴하게 쓰면서 수익도 돈도 벌 수 있다라는 그 비전 때문에 우리 모두가 이 자리에 있다고 생각합니다.
And so not only is the products really great and affordable, but the fact that we can even make some money through these products is what probably inspired you to be here.
네, 우리 모두는 애터미 안에서 반드시 이루고자 하는 꿈이 있을 것이라고 믿습니다.
And so I believe that all of us have our own dreams that we want to accomplish through Atomy.
또 기왕이면 좀 더 빠른 시간 안에 성공을 하기를 원할 것입니다.
And I believe that all of us truly want to succeed quickly.
네, 오늘은 제가 우리가 하고 있는 일은 네트워크 사업입니다.
And so today, the business we are doing is a network business.
네, 우리가 이 일을 통해서 성공하기 위해서는 먼저 이 일에 대한 개념을 잘 알아야 된다고 생각합니다.
And so in order for us to be efficient and able to do our job well in this business, we need to understand what it truly means to do this business.
내가 선택한 이 일에 대해서 개념을 알고 행하는 것과 잘 알지 못하고 행하는 것에는 많은 차이가 있습니다.
And so there's a big difference between doing this business while knowing the true purpose and why you should do it, and doing this business without any true purpose and doing it without any kind of reason.
그래서 원칙과 이 개념을 알고 하는 사람은 빠르게 성공할 것이고 또 잘 알지 못하고 내 생각대로 내 방법대로 하는 사람들은 아마도 성공이 더 늦어질 것이라고 생각합니다.
And so I truly believe that for those of us who follow the rules and are truly working hard and understand the values that it offers, will succeed quickly. But for those of us who are doing it our own way, finding it in our own way to succeed or trying to do it without listening to any advice, are going to have a much harder time going down this path.
네, 가장 중요한 네트워크 사업의 개념은 첫째, 자영 사업이라는 것입니다.
And so for a network marketing business, the big thing is that we are all our own self-owners and business owners.
둘째, 교육 사업이고, 셋째, 팀워크 사업이고, 넷째, 프로모션 사업이며, 다섯째, 복제 사업입니다.
And so we are also a teaching business, a promotional business, a educational business, and a informational business.
네, 오늘은 제가 자영 사업에 대해서 좀 생각해 보고자 합니다.
And so today I just want to cover the topic about having your own self business.
자, 우리가 어떤 사업을 시작할 때에 대부분의 사업들은 사업을 하기 위해서 많은 준비들을 합니다.
And so when we are doing any kind of business, in order for us to be prepared, we study and prepare a lot about the market and research and so forth.
때로는 많은 돈을 들여서 점포를 얻어야 되기도 하고 집기를 들여놓기도 하고 사업자 등록을 하기도 하고 많은 준비를 합니다.
And so during that process of opening your own business or store, there's a long process, whether that's to get a license or whether that's to invest in courses or so forth.
그래서 이렇게 많은 비용을 투자해서 뭔가를 준비하게 되면 그 사람의 마음가짐도 다릅니다. 반드시 이것을 통해서 내가 뭔가 이루어내야 되겠다라는 그 결의가 대단하죠.
And so for those who spend a long time investing their time to study, prepare, and get ready to open their business, their mindset is completely different.
우리 사장님들은 어떠신가요? 내가 정말로 나의 사업을 하고 있다라고 얼마만큼 느끼시나요?
And so I want to ask you all this. Do you truly believe that you are doing as much as you can for your own business?
우리는 애터미에 자본을 투자하지 않았습니다.
And so for us, we didn't invest anything into starting this Atomy business.
그래서 어쩌면 내가 애터미 사업을 한다라는 생각이 좀 미미할 수도 있다고 생각이 들어집니다.
So in a way, we could probably mistake and think that we are not really doing Atomy as a business.
자, 이런 예를 들 수가 있죠. 내 아버지가 아주 부자예요. 그래서 내 아버지가 사업차를 차려주고 이렇게 해서 사장이 되는 그런 부자 아들이 있을 수 있어요.
And so let's cover a scenario. Let's say that you have a parent who is a father who is rich and makes a lot of money through his company. So he sets you up your own business through his money and makes you the CEO of his new company.
대부분 이런 사람들을 보면 실패하는 경우들이 왕왕 있다고 봅니다.
And so majority of the time when you see these people, most of the time they fail in running their own business.
그거는 자영 사업자, 자기의 그 사장이라는 이런 정신과 또 개념과 이런 것들이 부재해서 좋은 결과를 내지 못한다고 봅니다.
And I believe that this is due to the fact that all of these new business owners who are through those kind of methods, they have no true knowledge of how to run their own business because of the lack of experience.
반면 자수성가한 이런 어렵게 또 실패를 때로 경험하기도 하지만 어렵게 사업을 시작해서 성공한 사람들은 그만의 정말 많은 대가 지불의 노력이 분명히 있었다라고 봅니다.
However, on the opposite end, for those who spent a long time going through countless hours of whether that's failure before they can meet their success, they've had a lot of things that they've sacrificed and worked hard on in order for them to build on to their current success.
네, 우리는 이 애터미 사업을 통해서 자본을 투자하지 않았지만 우리는 여기에서 월 1억을 꿈꾸는 사람들입니다.
And so even though we didn't spend any sort of money to invest in Atomy initially, we are all dreaming. We are dreamers of Atomy who all dream to make at least 100,000 a month.
우리가 잘 아는 대로 세상에 공짜는 없다라는 말 우리 모두가 잘 알고 있을 것입니다.
And so there's a famous saying that we should all know, well, that there is nothing free in the world.
그래서 우리는 이러한 우리의 꿈을 이루고 이러한 수익을 얻기 위해서 우리는 반드시 대가를 지불해야 된다고 봅니다.
And so in order for us to earn that true free item or product or whatever service, we need to pay the right sacrifice or tribute towards earning that.
그래서 정말 우리가 그 자영 사업자로서 자발적으로 시스템에 참여하고 또 자발적으로 내가 사장이라는 이런 의식을 가지고 이 일에 임해야 된다고 생각합니다.
And so with that in mind, we have to work with the mindset that this is our own business and have that kind of heart and mindset to continue to thrive in this environment.
때로 우리 이 종업원이라고 하죠. 종업원 월급을 받고 일하는 사람들을 보면은 대부분 일을 알아서 하기보다는 사장이 시키는 일만 마지못해서 하는 사람도 있어요.
And so there's a saying in where we are, but that for those who work in a corporate setting, many of these people are almost like slaves because they only work the way that their boss tells them to work and they don't think outside of their own box.
그리고 이들은 적은 노력을 하고 많은 수익을 얻기를 원합니다.
And a lot of these people are very lazy and they always want to spend a little amount of work and effort in order to make a lot of money.
우리 직장 생활을 해본 사람들은 다 경험할 거예요. 쉬는 날을 굉장히 좋아하죠.
And so all of us who have done a corporate job or worked for any sort of job might have all felt that we are excited or happy when it's the weekend or when it's the day off.
내가 쉬는데도 월급이 나와요.
But for us, even when we rest, we make money.
그래서 쉬는 날을 굉장히 좋아하는데 사장은 다릅니다.
But for a owner, it's a different mindset.
그래서 직장인들은 1년치 달력을 딱 받으면 올 한 해에 빨간 글씨 쉬는 날이 며칠인가 헤아려 보는데
And so when a employee, they receive their check for the month, they count down all the days of their next 3 days and look forward to them.
사장의 생각은 다릅니다. 이거 올해 이렇게 쉬는 날이 많지?
But for a business owner, their mindset is different. They're wondering why there's so many free days or days off in this month.
또는 쉬는 날에도 사장은 잘 쉬지 않습니다. 쉬는 날에도 나가서 스스로 일을 하기도 합니다.
And for a business owner, even on their days off, they still go out to work, even though it should be time to rest.
그래서 우리 모두는 정말 이런 의식을 가지고 내가 사장이라는 이런 생각을 가지고 이 애터미에 임해야 된다고 생각합니다.
And so I believe that all of us who think and have this business owner mentality need to go out there, even if it is our day off, to work hard until we get to that point of success.
대부분 저도 이제 이렇게 줌 미팅을 주관하기도 하고 참여하기도 합니다.
And so there's a lot of times where I spend, participating in these kind of Zoom meetings or even hosting my own meetings.
줌 미팅을 할 때도 이렇게 화면을 딱 켜놓고 참여하는 사람과 화면을 꺼놓고 참여하는 사람은 다르다고 생각합니다.
And so even while they're doing the Zoom meeting, there's those who are participating with their cameras on and truly engaged, and those who are not really engaged and keep their cameras off.
화면을 끄게 되면 아무래도 여기에 집중하지를 않아요.
And so when you keep your camera off, it just naturally becomes easier to not pay attention to the meeting.
그러면서도 나는 오늘 시스템 참여했어. 나 오늘 줌 미팅 참여했어. 이렇게 말을 하기 쉽습니다.
And so it makes it easier for us to think that, yes, I did participate in the system. Yes, I did go to the system and watch the meetings.
나는 그 시간을 보냈는지는 모르겠지만 화면을 켜고 집중하는 사람과 얻어지는 것은 다릅니다.
And so I can't tell whether you are, taking care and actually watching and paying attention each time you're in a meeting, right? Only you can do that. But in the end, there's a big difference between those who do that and pay attention while having their camera on and those who don't.
세미나를 참석할 때도 마찬가지라고 생각해요.
I believe that this is the same kind of etiquette that you should move over when you're actually in a seminar.
세미나에 참석하기는 했는데 핸드폰 들여다보고 있고 옆 사람과 이야기하고 있고 때로는 밖에 나가서 배회하기도 하고 이런 사람들이 있거든요.
So there's many of us who, once we attend the seminars, instead of actually listening in, many of them go out to go on a break or talk to their friends or talk to their neighbors or on their phone and wasting their time like that.
저 같은 경우는 정말 그런 부분에 굉장히 자제를 하려고 노력을 합니다. 화장실에 가고 싶어도 저는 그 시간이 끝날 때까지 참는 스타일이에요.
For myself personally, I try my best to not leave the seminar, even if I need to go to the washroom. I hold it in until the end so I can absorb as much information as possible.
때로 전화가 걸려오기도 합니다. 저는 전화를 받지 않습니다.
And I even have some important meetings that I get phone calls for, but I keep my phone on silent.
짧게 문자는 하죠. 제가 지금 강의 중입니다. 끝나면 연락드리겠습니다.
And so usually I give them a quick message, letting them know that I'm in a meeting or I'm in the seminar, so I'll reply to them once I'm done.
그래서 제가 그 사람의 이름을 기억을 못 하겠는데 이런 말을 한 사람이 있죠. 나에게 지금 가장 소중한 때는 언제인가? 지금이라고 말했죠.
And so there is this saying that I heard from someone that said, when is the most important time of your life? And that person said, right now.
또 나에게 가장 소중한 사람은 누구인가? 지금 내 앞에 있는 사람이라고 말했어요.
And they said also, who is your most important person? And it's those of us who are in front of each other.
그래서 우리가 어차피 여기에 참여할 거라면 우리가 좀 더 비디오도 좀 켜고 이 시간에 집중할 수 있도록 나를 좀 컨트롤할 수 있으면 훨씬 효율적으로 우리가 효과적으로 사업을 진행할 수 있을 것이라고 생각이 들어집니다.
And so I think that if we have no other choice but to be here and attending this meeting, then it's better to give our 100% and do our all to pay attention and be absorbed into these seminars.
예. 애터미 사업이 쉽다면 쉬울 수 있고 또 어렵다면 어려울 수도 있습니다.
And so there's times when Atomy can be very easy, but there's also times when it's difficult, it can be very difficult.
그런데 애터미 성공자들을 우리가 보면 정말 그동안에 내가 있었던 어떤 어려움이라든지 투자했던 이런 것들이 전혀 어렵게 느껴지지 않고 정말 애터미를 선택하기를 잘했다라는 이야기를 우리가 종종 듣지요.
However, there's one common theme among all the leaders that are there that reached the top already. They all say the same thing, where they've all gone through really difficult times, almost to the breaking point, but they're so glad that they didn't give up and so that they can reap this reward.
우리가 잘 아는 5번 임페리얼, 박정수 임페리얼 우리 잘 알 것입니다.
And so there's another famous imperial master that we might have all seen a video or two of, which is the imperial master Park Jung-soo.
그는 애터미를 만나고 성공하기 위해서 두 가지 결단을 했다고 합니다.
And so that leader decided to do two things so that they can succeed in Atomy.
그래서 첫째는 세미나에 빠지지 않겠다.
And the first thing was to never miss any seminars.
둘째는 그동안에 내가 시간을 많이 썼던 곳이 어딘가 봤더니 TV를 보는데 많은 시간을 썼다고 해요. 그래서 내가 성공할 때까지 TV를 보지 않겠다. 이렇게 결단했다고 합니다.
And the second one was that she looked back and saw where she spent all her majority of her time, and she noticed that she spent it watching TV. So instead of watching TV, she said until she succeeds, she will not watch any sort of television.
그는 8살짜리 딸, 5살짜리 둘을 세미나에 가기 위해서 남겨놓고 세미나에 가서 밤마다 벽을 보고 울었다고 합니다.
And so every time she went to the seminar, she had to leave her young daughter of 8 and 5 there by themselves. And so every time she came home, she cried while facing the wall for feeling so guilty.
그런데 그는 자기와의 그 약속을 지켰기 때문에 오늘의 성공이 그에게 주어졌다고 봅니다.
But she believes that because she kept the promise to herself that she made, that's the reason why she's able to receive all this blessing and success that she has now.
우리 각자에게는 모두 사정들이 다 다르고 사정들이 있을 것이라고 생각합니다.
And so I believe that all of us have our own sort of struggles and issues that we all go through.
세상에 공짜는 없고 내가 반드시 대가 지불을 해야 되기 때문에 내가 무엇을 포기할 것인지, 내가 무엇을 나와의 약속을 하고 지켜나갈 것인지 다시 한번 생각을 하면서 다짐하는 그러한 시간이 있었으면 좋겠습니다.
And so I want all of us to think, because there's nothing free in the world. We all have to pay a price. So what will you do when you pay the price for your success or failure? So what that does will determine whether you're successful or whether you are non-successful.
그렇게만 한다면 애터미는 결코 우리를 실망시키지 않을 것입니다. 애터미가 주어지는 결과는 너무나 크고 큰 것을 우리가 보고 있잖아요.
And so as long as we continue to choose Atomy and be willing to pay the price for it, then we will find that the success we receive later down will be so much more than what we could expect.
네, 마지막으로 한 가지만 더 부탁을 드리고 싶습니다. 정말 애터미 세미나의 참석은 너무너무 중요하다라고 생각합니다.
So lastly, I just want to really make sure everyone knows that it's so important to be a part of these seminars.
스폰서 파트너가 함께 세미나에 참석해야 같은 내용을 듣고 같이 공감하고 같은 마음을 갖게 됩니다.
And so when the sponsor and partners both attend the same meeting and listen to the same lectures, they also realize the same things, they can understand and have the same heart moving forward.
근데 스폰서는 참석했는데 파트너가 참석이 안 되면 이게 생각들이 서로 소통이 안 돼요.
And so if the sponsor is the only one attending, then there's going to be a rift and a difficult time of communication between your partner and your sponsors.
그리고 우리는 애터미에 대한 확신을 가지고 비전을 가지고 나아가서 얘기하다 보면 많은 반대에 부딪히기도 합니다.
And so while you're doing your Atomy business, you're obviously going to meet people who are going to be against what you do and a lot of oppositions in terms of doing your business.
예, 그렇게 되면 사람인지라 힘이 빠질 때도 있고 그렇죠. 다시 세미나에 참석해서 다시 또 힘을 불어넣고 열정을 불어넣고 하면서 이 일을 계속해 갈 수 있는 원동력이 세미나의 참석이라고 생각합니다.
And so since we're naturally human, when that happens, we might feel disappointed or very sad and upset and not wanting to continue. And when you feel like that, you have to come back to the seminar to recharge and feel that energy again so that you can go out there and once again work hard.
다른 건 다 못해도 세미나에 사람을 많이 초대할 수만 있다면 세미나에서 그는 애터미의 비전을 볼 것이고 사업에 함께하게 될 것입니다.
And so even if you can't do a lot of things well in this business, just try to invite as many people as you can, because through that process, it will start to grow your business naturally and work together and create that team synergy.
그래서 준비된 줌 초대하고 세미나에 초대하고 이렇게 하면서 우리의 사업이 정말 빠르게 성장하는 우리 모든 사장님들이 되었으면 좋겠습니다.
And so I hope that all of you continue to prepare, continue to attend these seminars and work hard so that way you can be prepared for the future.
네, 우리 모두가 나는 사장이다. 이런 생각을 가지고 또 자신만의 그런 어떤 결의결단하고 이루어내서 애터미 안에서 모두가 성공했으면 좋겠습니다. 네, 이상으로 마치겠습니다. 감사합니다.
And so I hope that all of us truly believe in our hearts that we are our own business owners and that we all continue to work hard with that in mind and so that we can reach all the tops together and that we all meet there together. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for our amazing leader's message from our Star Master. It's definitely tough having to speak, especially because it's 3 a.m. in Korean time. So she is doing a lot to sacrifice her time of sleep to be here supporting this amazing group we have here, right? And we might not all be from the same line or the same team, but it doesn't matter, right? That's the culture of Atomy, the culture of sharing, culture of growing. Right? And that's why we're here to support one another, especially when you're having difficult times. And that's normal for any business, whether you're doing Atomy or not, whether you're in your own workplace, you're always going to encounter some sort of difficulties. And during that time, the people you surround with can give you that strength to start again. And so once again, thank you so much for that inspiring leader's message. I think that we all needed to hear that. And so once again, thank you all so much for being here today. And so we'll end it off now with our company motto. So if you can join us with your mics open, and then we'll end it off after taking a picture. Okay, so if you can all join me.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Let's begin. Cherish the
Cherish
spirit,
the spirit,
create the
create
vision.
the vision,
Follow the faith,
faith,
stir in
humility.
가자,
가자,
가자, 가자.
가자.
Thank you so much, everyone. And so we're just gonna take a picture. If Sales Master Luke, can you just take a quick picture for us?
Daniel, can you do that? But I think the look is not there.
Oh, okay. Yes, no problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Please smile.
3,
Atomy.
2, 1. Okay.
Good.
Yes, I think we're good.
Yes. Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
감사합니다.
Thank you.
수고하셨습니다.
Thank you, everyone.
수고하셨습니다.
Have a great week.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.